Greetings guys, welcome back to PGA Live 365, and tonight we are looking at
backspin. How do we get it and what affects it? So let's get going.
Okay guys, so tonight we're going to be talking about backspin. We've obviously got TrackMan data to help you guys through it. Adam's got some clubs here.
So yes, I have one exceptionally dirty club and one very clean club. So this is the first thing we're going to talk about. So traction equals spin, essentially. The more traction we can get on the face of the golf club, the more backswing we will create.
100%.
So something like this, if this is in your bag, and I know that I've seen a lot of golfers with this in their bag, then that needs a clean. Because that needs to look like that if we're going to get any form of traction on the face of this golf club.
Yeah, and we get asked this question so many times. Oh, how do I create backspin? How do I get backspin? That has got to be the first port of call.
Yeah.
Are your golf clubs clean? Are they dry? The next port of call is the golf ball that you're going to use. Obviously, if you're going to use a premium golf ball, it will spin more, especially with wedges. It's been proven, especially when you take speed out of the equation, so little chips and pitches, the more layers that are on a golf ball, the better that cover is, the more spin you're going to get.
So the easiest way I think that we've come up with and heard this whole process is car tyres.
Yes.
So if a car tyre was going along a road, if you've got water, dirt, anything between your tyre and the road, it will not grip as much.
Yes.
So the minute that track or that road is dry and clean, then we get more traction. That's how we're going to get the spin.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. It's an easy way, it's an easy analogy to remember. If you get anything that blocks it in between that, or if the car tyre is worn, same if you've got worn faces on golf clubs. We're not too fussed about grooves at this stage. We'll talk about grooves a bit later on. I think there's definitely a misconception that grooves create spin. It's all about the surface of the wedge. How good is that surface?
Definitely.
So let's hit some shots. So 52-degree wedge, full shot, as full as you'll ever hit that, and we're looking at 9,000 spin, basically 10,000 spin there, isn't it? And that's with the proper Pro V1 ball, and that's kind of the number that you'd expect. Yeah. Any thoughts? Happy with that?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's not too bad. Maybe a bit short on distance, but obviously, just the first thing that you're going to have a little look at is obviously the clean club faces allow me to get that friction that gets that spin rate up. But the second thing is strike. So because I've struck it okay, it's easier to strike it off that because it's obviously quite a tight map. So that strike has given me those numbers. If I misstrike it, you will see those numbers drop off and do very different things.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see if we now take away some friction. Yeah. So hit that muddy club for me, please. You would. Like there are people that would look down.
Literally, it's making me feel a little bit ill.
Yeah, there are people that would literally, they would look down at that and not think anything of it, wouldn't they?
Yeah. And
education, got to get people educated on this. Okay, so first things first, that is your 58-degree wedge, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's going to naturally produce a bit more spin potentially.
Yeah.
And we've already
come off very soft.
That's come off very soft as it's gone not very far, 90 yards, 8,600 spin. So definitely taking some spin off what you'd expect with the iron.
So I'd expect that to spin a little more
than the 52 was. Yeah. So you would expect in double figures thousands, wouldn't you? 10s, 11s, thousands. Good. Okay. Let's see if we can reduce that friction even more, shall we?
Yep.
So we're going to introduce a bit of moisture now. So we're going to put some water on the club face and on the ball, and just watch what this does. Right, okay, so we've got a clean club face, and we're just going to introduce a little bit of moisture on there. Not loads, just a little bit. And let's see what this affects. So going back to the 52 just because it's a clean club face. So what you're going to see, hopefully, is higher, less spin. Yeah, just wanted to check. So 7,000 spin on it. Much higher. It's gone off the screen here, where the other one didn't quite so much. And
so look at that, guys. So this is what we're talking about. You've done everything you can. You've cleaned your clubs. You've got them all down. We're good to go.
You've got a nice line.
It's now dewy in the morning. and that's what you've got as a result.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, all your hard work that you've put into cleaning your clubs,
yes,
has gone out.
Yeah, and so there's nothing you can do about that.
No.
Other than know about it.
Yeah. So it's those natural variations that you're going to get from different lies. So out of the rough, you're going to get less spin.
Yeah.
Because you've got more debris to get through, wet mornings. So when you get the chance to lift, clean and place, make sure you do, especially on these shots. And there might be even times that you could use that water and keep it on the ball. So you want it to come off quicker, with less spin and chase a bit more. Yeah, so you can play around with those sort of things.
Exactly. That knowledge you can be used to your advantage. If you're going into a green that's sloped front to back and it's going to spin back to the front of the green, actually being wet is not necessarily going to be such a disadvantage.
Or if you're just looking to hit a long iron as far as you can, leave it on there.
Yeah, leave it on there, exactly. Guys, nice quick video this one, just giving you an idea of backspin, how to create it, what factors lose it. I cannot emphasise enough how much
behind.
Well, exactly, the myths behind it is, I mean, they're crazy.
You've got to do loads of speed. It doesn't need to be done like that. It needs to be done with pure friction. You can spin, and you will spin the ball. Obviously, different amounts for different people, but you will be spinning it every single time you hit it. It's just how much you're going to spin it. Exactly.
So nice, clean club faces, as new as possible. Nice, clean, dry ball as much as possible. As good a ball as you can afford to use, as always. That's what's going to give you the best spin. Anything else to say?
That's it. Just keep backing it up like the pros.
Yeah, lovely. Right, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you down here at the channel next time.
See you later.
Bye-bye.